the bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag.
Yo, people, come up with telling them it's your man Line Jazz back in with another reaction. Right now, we've got the 90s room crazy Juju stories featuring Tom Moutchi, blood. This one's requested by official Ream, blood. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it, fam. And I always say, blood, you got the man like the connoisseur in the building, fam. When he's in the comment section, fam, more times, yeah, it's a banger, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's a banger. How long ago was this? I said 2019.
So the room like this. Imagine you fell asleep in this room. When you wake up, there's candles everywhere.
Whoa!
So
No.
everywhere.
No.
I don't
want to.
Let me finish.
I'm scared.
So my friend's so dumb, bro. Like he saw it, and he said that he saw the girl. Now, if I could replicate this, I would. But he said she was doing backflips, but not like 1, 2. It was like
No!
listen.
You think that's peanut power, bro? Peanut power. That's peanuts.
And he said he was so like sleepy that he didn't even. He just went back to sleep.
You see, pussy will do that to a nigga.
Do you know why it would?
He's mad.
Because he woke up and he pammed her again in the morning.
Wait.
Yeah.
So was the candle still there?
No, everything was gone. Like all of that, whatever he saw.
So the content was really there, but I'm gathering little bits of the story and that, fam. So wait a minute. So you go to a girl's yard, fam. You do the dirt, fam. You do the mad thing. You wake up. She's doing backflips, candles everywhere, fam. You go back to sleep because you just think, oh, I'm hallucinating. This is just a dream, blood. This probably was a dream, fam. You know what I'm saying? Then you wake up the next morning, and then you do the dirt again, fam. We'll give him a pass because man was in the middle of his sleep. He probably was thought he was dreaming or something, bro. But let's let him continue. Let's let him continue.
So it was gone. Like he woke up, pammed her again, and just thought nothing of it. He said at that point, everything in his life crumbled.
Of course it did.
He lost his job. His parents got divorced. He got a random girl pregnant. Like
of course
everything.
It did.
He was getting nicked. He got nicked. He got super nicked. I can't even say too much stuff, but his whole life went upside down, and
What? Okay, so the girl did all this, but what's she benefiting out of the situation though? Like, I don't get it. What's she benefiting? Did she take his soul? Like Wagwan, fam? Does his left nostril go to her blood? Does more oxy? Like Wagwan? What did she benefit from this, fam? You know what I'm saying? Like,
he didn't talk to the girl for time.
did she get peas or something, fam?
Of course. For like,
Was he a sacrifice? Like, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't attribute it to her, you know.
Yeah,
he just thought his life was messing up, so
yeah.
he
Of
just
course,
distanced
he just
himself from everyone.
Yeah.
So she calls him after a year. She's like, "Raw, like, what happened? Like, you just stopped talking to me, blah blah blah." He's like, "Yeah, man, life's been kind of crap. So, like, I've just distanced myself." She's like, "No, you're lying. It's because you saw me that night." Then he's like, "Well, what are you talking about?" She's like, "Yeah, that night, blah blah blah. Look, I'm sorry, it's not me. My grandma, you know, she set us up for this thing. I go to Uganda once a year. I speak to a man. His face appears in the water. I ask for anything I want and I get it, but in return I have to get people's souls."
You have to get souls.
So it was the soul. It was the soul, fam. Oh my days, fam. And you basically did take the man's soul, fam, because he's distanced himself from everyone, fam. That's the one thing, fam. From the time you're rejecting everything in life, including human connection, fam, yeah, you've lost your soul, fam. You've lost your soul, blood. Your soul's not there anymore, blood. You know what I'm saying?
I could cry, bruv. I could cry.
And now listen, yeah, this is the point for me where it got peak, because I was like, God, yeah, because I have a very peak calling on my life. I always hear it, innit? And the fact that girl said to me, in my whole life, that has happened to me twice, where a girl has said, "You don't want this with me."
Wow. Mad. You got a chance.
Bro.
She actually said, "I know I got this voodoo pussy, but I'm not gonna put it on you. You got other things to do."
Because it's like,
fam, I'm shivering.
how they see it is like, some people, obviously, it depends how deep you go in it. Some people go deep on that side.
Yeah,
so they
yeah,
can see
yeah.
people's like stars. They can see what is destined for you.
Yeah,
And sex is so powerful that they can delay whatever's coming to you based on just the
sex.
fact, just the sex. So once I got into that knowledge, it was out of fear. I
Yeah,
was
of
like,
course.
I'm just not gonna pam girls. I'm not gonna do anything. Obviously, as I got older, I realized that
It's not every girl that's doing backflips.
It's not every girl that's
in
doing
candles,
that.
bruv.
1, 2, and it's not.
Oh my God.
He said, "My God, it's not like it's not good that I was doing it out of fear. I should know that, you know, the whole concept of marriage.
Yeah.
It's described like a fire, innit? And it's better contained in a house, like in a fireplace, and that house is marriage. And when a fire is outside of that, it's in a forest.
It can be wild
It's
everywhere.
like babies and STDs. So once I got that concept, I just said, bro, I know I'm supposed to be like a king, so it's not everyone that I'm gonna let in my quarters.
None of y'all.
Yeah.
But bro,
Nah, man, she
hey,
was doing backflips.
Wait, hold
it's
on.
only now.
At a pace.
It's only now his life is
At a
stepping
velocity.
into it. His life is moving forward.
Nothing.
That's mad.
It's bro.
Fam,
Be careful.
I don't know where to start, fam, because he woke up.
Right, this is me. He was like, brrrr.
I don't want to laugh, yeah, but how does a man wake up, open one eye, and see a bitch doing backflips?
No, it's
with
one of them
candles
ones. It's one of
and
them
go
like-
back to sleep.
You know
No,
what?
but you know
Like,
you
your
think
eyes
you're
are
Yeah,
like,
dreaming.
exactly. You probably think that you're dreaming, blood, because there's no way you realize that. And you realize it in real life, and you know what I mean? It's reality, actual reality, and you just go back to sleep. You just probably thought you was dreaming, fam. That's all it was.
I don't
dreaming,
think I'm
like,
dreaming.
you
I-
do, man.
No,
Like, you
I'm
don't
going
know.
out the
no.
window, bruv.
No,
Bruv,
I'm
have
not
you
even
never
putting
said
my
wild
pan
shit
on.
in your
a
sleep?
travelers.
no.
What? I'm
You're
jumping.
mad. I'll
The
get
windows
up.
don't even.
Ah, shit.
Are you mad? I'll get up, bruv. I'll blow out every candle. What's this, bruv?
Nah, I'm scared, bruv.
She will invoke whatever
my
her power is there
God.
to choke you, bro. Just go to sleep, wake
Fam,
up,
just
leave
go
your
to
life.
sleep.
You've already done the deed.
Done it. Your soul's gone
But
already,
this is the
fam.
thing. This is the thing. He was having
Hey.
sex before and he was fine. So that means she even probably wasn't even doing it on him yet.
Do you know how bad it is? That was my friend, innit? That was my friend. So I knew he wasn't lying. When you hear other stories, like I don't want to. I just don't want to scare you,
like
man.
the trap mask guy as well,
Listen,
innit?
I remember when I went to Nigeria and they told me stories. After that day, I can take any Juju story.
No, because
I'm here for it. Let's do Juju stories today.
we live life as if like that part don't exist.
Exists.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you go on Twitter, you link things, bro. There's people. Even the trap mash shoot. He said
the
there's
trap mash.
60,000 of us.
Yeah.
He
It's mad.
said there is 60,000 youths doing this. What he was doing. So I'm thinking, what?
Yeah. There's bear. And London's small, fam. I must be amongst one of them.
No, 100%. No. Hey, my boy. Yeah. So, alright, cool. So my
Let's
housemate,
talk the things, Tommy. Let's
my
talk
boy,
it.
my housemate. Yeah, so he
I'm
has
not having sex, bruv.
I am definitely celibate.
housemate. So, alright, cool. So my
Let's
housemate,
talk the things, Tommy. Let's
my
talk
boy,
it.
my housemate. Yeah, so my house. No, 100%. No. Hey, my boy. Yeah. So, alright, cool. So my
Let's
housemate,
talk the things, Tommy. Let's
my
talk
boy,
You did a little thumb movement as well, blood.
my
It's on there for a bit too long, mate. It's on there for a bit too long. I can't lie to you. I don't feel that one right there, fam. And then you did the thumb movement, fam. You know what I'm saying? You don't really do that to a man, fam. That thumb movement there, fam, yeah, you don't do that to your boys, fam. You get or to any man for that matter, blood. That's a bit mad. I can't lie. A bit prolonged.
Oh.
I'm not having sex, bruv.
I am definitely celibate. I'm looking at my girl like, what's this, bro?
So
Blow out these
imagine,
candles,
yeah,
fam.
he said that he had one of his boys who was like proper with God. He was prophetic, innit? When they were in secondary school. So they linked up, they went to a party, and my boy is one of his old things that he used to link. They both know her. And he turned to him, he's like, that thing's coming to this party, and she's gonna come and talk to you. And she's gonna talk to you about witches. So he's like, okay, cool. So they waited. So they were like the first few guys in the party. So there's like 12 girls. The girl's birthday.
Yeah.
And this girl bops in with 4 girls. Yeah? 4 girls. There's already like 12 in there. So now there's like 18. So
So there was 12 plus 4. 18.
plus 5. I said 5. 17. Hey! I'm not putting on a helmet. What the hell is
Don't
that?
worry, it can get passed on.
What the hell is
Don't
that?
worry, you can get passed on. There's souls there. Friends in there.
So what is this like?
Last week,
The
friend is
donkey
there.
of the day. What? Because I did my maths wrong.
Yes, man.
That's calm, innit?
And then
I don't even have. I don't have a degree.
He said there's 5.
No,
That's
okay,
17.
You don't need a degree to know that simple maths, my guy. Come on now.
Do you know what? That was
I
a dumb.
fucking love this, homie. I
That
fucking
was
love
a
it.
dumb mistake. So
Don't worry, it's cool.
No, I should actually make these man put it on, fam. No crap.
the girl eventually starts talking to him. somehow they got into the topic of like witches and blah, 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 blah. So my boy is like, rah. So witches are real. She's like, yeah, witches are real. Like there's witches in this room.
Whoa.
And he's like, really? So out of, if you give a percentage, how much?
I need to talk to an African person and actually find out what a witch looks like, because we all know what a westernized looking witch is, fam. You know what I'm saying? The little pointy cap, she has a wart on her nose, long ass thing, she has a broom and that, fam. But I don't know. I wonder what a witch. Oh no, when you watch them Nigerian films, okay, I know what a witch looks like. Actually, I know what a witch looks like, fam. You know what I'm saying? And I've been exposed to what do you call it, people using Juju, but you know what I'm saying, but I lived in Gambia, it was like subtle-ish, fam, you know what I mean, you know, like when I can't even explain it, they have like little things that you put around your waist to protect you from certain type of things, but to this extent, fam, yeah, I'm not a part of it. The only time I've seen this extent of Juju is in them Nigerian films and that, you know what I mean, when the wives and husbands and them man be wilding and that, fam, you get me, blood. But yeah, this is a mad thing, fam.
So the girls here are witches. The girl said 90%. Considering she came with 4 of her friends.
No.
Do you get it? And then, but she goes, but I'm not a witch. Are you?
She's
like,
the lead witch.
There's 12 girls already in there. She said there's 90%. So
Do the maths. How many is that?
He'll put the helmet on.
that's still 18 still. Is there another helmet?
Carry on, man. Carry on, man. Carry on,
No.
man.
You should put it. No, because it's 17.
No.
18 is 100%. I caught you out. You have the helmet.
Did he not just say 18?
12, yeah, no, 12 plus 5 is 17.
17, yeah.
And I said 18, and he said that's 100%.
Yeah.
I did that
you
to
said
catch
18
someone out.
No.
Yes, I did. No. It goes in the middle.
Cool.
But cool. So
She's lead witch, fam. She's lead witch.
She's Sabrina, bro.
She's
Man said Sabrina the
somewhere
teenage
parked
witch.
off somewhere, bro. I'm telling you.
all right, I got a last one, yeah. So I moved to Catford 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and one of my housemates is from the area.
Yeah.
So he told this story of what a situation happened in Catford, and he told me the story. But I remember someone did a thread of it on Twitter. The youth who actually went through the situation,
Right.
and I was like, "Right, so it is true." He's like, "Yeah, I was there." So this is what happened. This was the thread, yeah. This guy was like, 1. He's like, "Guys, girls, they're witches. They're real. I'm telling you. Find God, protect yourself." Blah, blah, blah. Then he goes 2. He's like, so he said for 2 weeks straight he was dreaming about this girl in a green dress, this beautiful girl in a green dress.
You should know
Like-
already, fam.
No, but it's just like a random dream, innit? In his dream, he's falling in love with some girl in a green dress.
Nah, if I have a recurring dream, there's something wrong, fam.
Bro, he said, so he went like number 3, he's like, I get on a bus and I walk upstairs and the first person I see is this girl that I've been seeing in my dream.
In his
So,
house.
no, on a bus.
On the bus.
Whoa. Okay.
And he's like, he was so shocked that he went up to her and said, "You're the girl of my dreams," because he couldn't believe it. He's like, 2 weeks straight, it's been this girl, and
Yeah.
she took it as man's moving to her, blah blah blah. So she's like, he's like, I'm not joking. Like, I've been dreaming about you for 2 weeks. Moved to her, took her number. Cool, they're talking now, and he said that in the next week he was.
Okay, but on the real though, if you're dreaming about some girl or a man and you see them, that exact person, you've never met them before in your life, you don't know who the hell they are, blood, for 2 weeks straight, blood. I don't know if I'm moving to that, blood. If it's a woman, first of all, I don't know if I'm moving to her. And if it's a guy, I'm fighting you, blood. There's no way, blood. There's no way, blood. If it's a girl, I'm not moving to her. And if you're a man, I'm fighting you, fam. There's no way, fam. There is no way. There's no way, blood.
Little with his mum.
That's mad.
And she's like, "Right, I'm."
Because there's such a thing as deja vu and all them things where you basically live something that you've already seen, but that's just like a little 2 second, 3 second thing, like you've walked through somewhere and then you've done the same actions or whatever, but you're talking about a whole other person, fam, that you've never seen 2 weeks. Come on, man.
Little.
Like the only people I've ever dreamed of in my life, you get me, blood, I know them. If someone's in my dream, I know them. That's my family, that's my friend, that's a girl that I used to mess with, that's someone from school, old school person. You know what I'm saying, fam? Like, come on.
So she's like, oh, what hour are you on? So he was with his mum, she was with her mum. He was kind of navigating his mum towards that hour. She's like, mum, we need salt. Like,
Mum,
bro.
did you get salt yet?
So texting this girl, they bust the hour and walks past the girl, says hi to her. Obviously the mums don't really say hi to each other, but when his mum walked past next her mum, like she was like, who's this girl? Like she's like, oh, I just met her. He's like, nah, there's this
energy
that I felt
yeah.
on the mum. Don't talk to this girl. He's like, mum, like
Wait, so the mum said it to the son?
the mum said it to the
Yeah,
son.
she felt something about the mum.
Cool. So
Interesting.
he was like, oh, nah, it's nothing. Mum said, don't talk to this girl. He's like, mum, like
Oh, don't talk to this
Wait,
girl.
so
Okay,
the mum said it to
okay.
the son?
the mum said it to
Yeah,
the
she
son.
felt something about the mum.
Okay.
Cool. So
Interesting.
he was like, oh, nah, it's nothing. So still texting the girl. She's like, rah, there was a party in the area on the Friday. So they both agreed that they were gonna go. So no, on the Saturday.
And furthermore, we need to know what kind of dream this was, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, were you under a blossom tree, fam, and then she walked up, fam, and then you locked her eyes, blood, and then you had that little... You know in films, that little... You know what I'm saying? That moment there, did they have that moment, or was it some next, just, I don't know, dungeon? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, what was the dream about, fam? You know, what was the dream about?
So they both agreed that they were gonna go. So Saturday comes now, gets ready, he's running down the stairs. His mum is like, where are you going? He's like, oh, I'm going to a party. He's like, is that girl gonna be there?
You know,
Mum,
mums know, you
It's
know.
crazy, bruv. So he was like, yeah. He's like, okay, if you want to go, you have to promise me like you're not going to speak to that girl, or you won't leave this house. He respected his mum, innit? So he was like, all right, cool, I won't talk to the girl. Gets to the party's jumping, sees the girl, but he wrote, whenever she was on that corner, I was on this corner. So they were literally rotating the whole motive. Because it's packed, sometimes it's hard. So he did that the whole motive, respected his mum. Towards the end of the party,
So good you.
That's a good. I can't lie. I would have lied to just get out of the house.
and he kept saying the girl was peng. So he comes out the party with some guys that he knows, and they were walking to like the bus stop, and the girl runs out. She's like, "Rah, like been here the whole party, didn't even say no to me. Like, where's my hug?" So he's thinking, okay, I've respected my mum. I didn't speak to her. The least I can do is just give her like a calm hug, go home. His boys are cutting to this bus stop. Hugs her. As soon as he lets go and like goes on his way, he said that how he described his heart beating was like, let's say you have like your daughter in a busy shopping like Westfield, and you look away for a sec,
gone.
and you look back and she's gone.
Yeah.
Man.
He said that's the heartbeat, that rate, that's the rate of his heartbeat. His boys they've cut. So he starts walking to the night bus stop.
I don't know if my heart will be beating that fast, fam. I feel like my heart would stop, fam. If you're holding your youth, fam, and you look there, I feel like my heart would stop, blood. I feel like everything would just be a blur for a second, fam. And then I'll come, you know what I'm saying, fam? Then my heart will start beating hella fast. You know what I'm saying? But that first reaction, yeah, my heart's definitely stopping, fam. You know, it's gonna shrool up into a little shroom, blood, for like just a second, and then it's gonna go back to normal, fam. Then it's gonna be beating hella fast, and that turn into, you know, them big ass mangoes. Then it'll go into that, fam. You know what I'm saying? I know, weird reaction, but definitely, fam. You know what I'm saying? I know myself.
Proper beat, and then he feels like someone is.
Yeah, it was doing. He was doing. Yeah, standard,
next to him,
fam.
but there's no one there. So the bus comes. No one on the bus. Is a night bus. He's so like scared that he feels like someone's there. You know that seat behind the bus driver?
Yeah.
He said he's sat there because that's the only person on the bus. So
That is a real one person seat, you know.
you know you sit there like this.
That is when you're on your ultimate bullshit. No one talk to me. I'm sitting behind the bus driver, boy.
So even then,
Wait, so is he still with his boys or what though? No, I don't think it's dead.
he still felt like someone was there. So
Well, I'm guessing he is though, because they all went to the same
the
bus
bus was gonna
stop.
take the long way home. So he said he was gonna. So if you imagine, he's
No,
there-
don't get out the bus. Don't get out the bus. I mean, out of everything, do not get out the bus, fam. When you get off the bus, run home, run yard, fam. You know what I'm saying? And tell your mum to pray for you, fam.
the bus was gonna take the long way home. So he said
Yeah.
he was gonna. So if if you imagine his area like this, the bus is gonna go like that to his house. So he was gonna get off here and cut through the blocks. Yeah. So he said he got off early.
Oh, man said he got off early, fam. Nah, man. You get off at the place where you have to walk the shortest distance, blood.
And cut through the blocks. Yeah. So he said he got off early, cutting through the blocks. Saw some elders in his area that were like just chilling. So he started saying cool. One of them headlocked him, innit? Like as a joke.
On a banter thing.
But imagine this hoodie like this. And they said that they kind of like took something out of his hoodie and it was a crystal ball.
What?
Yeah. And he was like, bro.
Wait, a crystal ball. You know how heavy them things are, blood? Surely he would have felt that, fam.
It was a crystal ball.
What?
Yeah. And he was like, bro,
What's that?
what you doing with this? So his heart stopped like
As soon as they
palpitating.
took it out.
So he looked at it. He's in his head, that's not his. That's probably the reason why his thing was like that.
Yeah.
He took it and he threw it, and it said it hit a lamppost. Yeah. Now this is the part that my boy in my house said that he was in the area when that happened.
Mad.
He said it hit a lamppost. There was a loud scream, and all the power went out. In the
No
whole
way.
He said, you know, like
My mouth is
when
open,
milk
bro.
drops and it just spills. That's how everyone cut.
Oh my god.
He said, and the
We're
guy was like,
we're chatting about a black man as well, blood. If that was a Johnny, if that was a Steve, you know what I'm saying? Them man are trying to investigate, fam. We're like, oh, black, yeah, disperse, fam. I don't care how you could be the biggest gangster, blood. Now you're cutting, fam. Are you mad? Nah.
he said, and the guy was like, he was doing palm.
Not gonna lie though, these analogies are very good though. Like milk, it drops, and then when he said that, when he was explaining how his heart was beating when you look and your child's gone, like these analogies low key cold, fam. You know what I'm saying? I rate it, fam.
He said, and the guy was like, he was doing palm to ear run.
High running, bro.
Bro.
That's for your life.
Said he's blowing. Gets into his house. His mum is already there praying. She's like, I know.
No.
They started rubble scare like and
Whoa.
because the church, so if it was a Saturday, church was the next day. Dragged him to church. Pastor prayed, covered him.
Yeah.
Apparently, in the spiritual realm, he had no covering in it. Like that's something that how it works is you have stamps on who owns you. It's like God, or if you're not owned by anyone, you're susceptible to anything.
Yeah, you're just a free agent,
So-
fam.
That girl was trying to marry him in that realm.
Mad.
Wow.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
And
Mad.
it's proper crazy. And they gave him cover. He never saw the girl again for time. He said it was like for time. And he said there was a day, on a hot summer's day, he was walking that way on the other side of the road, and he saw her walking that way. And like he looked at her, he's thinking, raw, like, you're really a witch. And she clocked him. She's like, oh my God, where have you been? She's crossing the road.
Mad.
Halfway through, she starts screaming. She's like, oh my God, like, where's that light?
Oh, because he's obviously been prayed on, innit?
She blew out. Like, she couldn't even, she's the way she was screaming, she said there was like a bright light around him. And the guy atted the girl on Twitter.
And is it?
Yeah, she went to Notre Dame school.
Hey, that's local.
Bro.
Man.
Wait. So with this is what you get like on, blood. This is what you get like on, fam. Young ass ages going to Notre Dame school, chatting about you want to be a witch, fam. That's how early you man are starting, fam. So you man can literally perfect your craft, fam. You man are moving mad.
Jesus.
I can't even lie to you.
And this was everywhere. And obviously the girl, we don't know who she is now because the Twitter thing was
gone.
blocked.
She's an
It's
egg
gone.
now.
But
Man said she's like, hey.
when my boys, because when I saw it, I was like, okay, cool. It's a scary story, but I wasn't there. But the fact that my boy said he was in the area when the scream happened and the lights
everything
went
just
out and
went.
everyone ran, I was like, whoa.
Wow.
So all those things to me was like, yeah, I'm really not doing this.
I'm not on it. I don't even want to
because
hug a bitch.
Oh my god, that's scary, bro.
Oh,
Man
shit.
said scream.
You kind of got to see it like if you're a candle in the dark, it's like all the bugs and the flies, you're the main source of light. So in that realm, you are attractive.
Yeah. I get you.
So-
If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, innit?
Bro.
So if you're not on this vibe of I believe in God or whatever, they're probably thinking, you're an easy target, bruv.
I've learned so much. I've learned that
Wow.
if God doesn't tell you to do something and you do it, like, so some people are like gas when they come to like the faith. They'll start praying on people. They'll see something, they'll start praying on people. Like, you're a witch. I'm gonna go home and pray on you. If God hasn't told you to do that, that person will smoke you and God will allow it.
He said that in the physical realm, it gets smoked.
You don't do things. There's like spiritual laws and like
wow.
when you see people make it, like in life, I feel like there's 3 different types of people. There's people that worked really hard.
Yeah.
There's people that did it with God, and there's people that did it with darkness.
Right.
The people that works really hard, there's the principle of God that diligent hands will profit.
Yeah,
if you work hard, you will get.
Even those who help themselves, makes sense.
Richard Branson doesn't have no concept of God. He's one of the richest men alive, and with God, it's just, I can't explain it. It's just the best possible route. That's what I've learned. And then the darkness people, bruv, they are on their job.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, when I was researching, it's like, they never stop. Like, we just go to church on like a Sunday. Bruv, Monday to Friday. I remember seeing this saying this. He was
That's
like,
what I'm saying, because one little slip of that and everything's gone and that. You get me, fam. But hey, let me know what you might be thinking in the comments and that, fam. I need to, after this video, I'm probably thoroughly gonna go through these comments, fam, because this is a mad thing, fam.
Sunday. Bruv, Monday to Friday. I remember seeing this saying this. He was like, Monday to Sunday. We're in the synagogue, bro, praying downwards, coming at you, Christians.
Man.
And he said that it was some like guy who converted to Christianity. He was like, I was Satan's general, so I used to go and bury curses in you guys' churches. Some of the statues outside your churches are demons. It was me, but you guys are sleeping.
Yeah.
He's like, you Christians are sleeping. And
these Christians ain't on piss. That's all I get.
Do you know what?
Hey, church on a
They're
Monday.
speaking facts, you know?
Fireworks on a Monday.
As much as these men are leading people astray, whatever they're doing, or bro, in terms of that agenda, they're not lying.
They're not lying. That's crazy, bruv.
Bro.
Hey, it's cold in here right now, bruv.
That is mad.
My God, bruv.
Guys,
I hope you're not a witch, bro.
nah.
You know what?
my thing is too patterned with God. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
He's protected me too many times. Like, I'm just saying,
God.
I want that one person. I'm not saying there's only
I'm not
one
gonna lie, now he's literally just holding the helmet for fun now, fam. He's forgot about the thing. He actually likes it, fam. You get me?
person for me. But I'd rather be with one person. I know you. I know your family. No one's into that malarkey.
No, though.
How do you know?
Bro, you don't have like
God
an
shows you, innit?
all-powerful God that knows everything and blah, 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 and you're kind of scared. You will know people. There's that whole concept. You know them from their fruits.
Yeah.
No one is going to tell you that they bear apple fruits and then they're bearing kiwi. You have to
If
know
I don't
people.
hug you, don't be mad, bruv.
What, you didn't hug? Bro.
I tell you the maddest thing, yeah.
What?
Like it's not even crazy, but today, just literally in your house, but you went out the room. I was speaking to Jamie, and I was like, "It's so mad how back in the day a hug was such a big thing.
It's
Like
huge.
when a girl gave you a hug, you was like,
I think she
"Oh,
likes me.
I got a hug, bruv." And it's so mad how you're talking about the significance of a hug, what that
bruv.
did to someone.
Yeah.
And imagine when you was young, you longed for that.
You're like, dude, you
For
need
that.
a condom.
Yeah, this
She's
you're
on
not
it,
gonna
bruv.
beat, bruv. She hugged you.
One thing I learned as well, obviously from going through the different years, not some people don't even know that they do that. It's their family.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
do
yeah.
things and have initiated them
Yeah.
to that thing before they were even born.
Yeah.
So
Mad, yeah.
There will be girls that have and boys that be like, in my dreams I do bad things,
Yeah.
but I don't want to do them. Bruv, there's so much.
Oh my
I
God.
remember. Yeah, there's this, I can't even say this. I can't say this. I actually can't say this.
I dare you. I dare you.
I can't. I can't. It's too close to home.
I haven't lost for words today.
It's crazy.
Just be careful, lads, man. And
No, man, it's not that easy, bro.
in your walk with the higher power that you believe. I don't know if you man are Muslim or Christian, but
Christian, bro.
when you lot speak to God, bruv, just go that extra mile by yourself. No one has to know. Go and know who this God is, innit?
Yeah,
Because I wouldn't be here sitting here today
Yeah.
without God. So I take every aspect of him. His prosperity, his protection, bro. I want everything because
It's true. You could have been with sister front flips instead of back flips. Front flips in your living room.
bro,
What the fuck, fam?
bro, it's
Fam, I need to watch a comedy, bruv. I need to clear
that was some Dave Chappelle.
Shyamalan, bro.
Innit? Bro,
Whoa!
That's all
Guys.
they say. You must.
You must!
you must. Hey yo,
That is hilarious. Man said, you must! You must!
hey, I said I didn't want to say it. You guys are like, yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
man
it.
was nah, fam.
Hey, fam.
But you know, it's hard once someone says, I've got a story. It's like a kid.
need to
I
know.
need to know.
I
Because I
need
can't
to.
just be left like ignorant.
Oh,
like,
man.
I want to know. Like, man's heard. I remember when my cousin was like, in Nigeria, it's mad because they're telling you about like the Juju stories as if it didn't happen around the corner from the house. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so I went Ivory Coast in 2015.
Yeah.
But my stepmom passed away, so we had to go.
I
bury
remember
her.
that. I remember that.
So, you know, on the side of the roads they sell like puff and like the little juice drink. So there's one that I was addicted to, bro. Like before the lady even sets up, I'm there, like waiting for her. I know she gets that 6, bro. I'm there, bro. So
Some gala,
as,
bro.
as I'm waiting, there's another man selling something, and so there's a mat here, like a black mat, and there's like lots of little like rings, just looks like rings in it. So I'm not even paying attention to it. My cousin was like, ask the man what those are. So I'm like, there's rings in it. He's like, yeah, but ask him. So I was like, oh, boss, how much are your rings? So he told me the equivalent, they're like 20p. I'm like, oh, okay,
That's cheap.
cool. So he's like, my cousin's like, ask him what they do. So I'm like, so I was like, boss, what does this do? He's like, oh, this one, love. You put it on, you shake the hand of the girl you want, she love you. So this is in French, innit? He's saying to this to me because from Ivory Coast. So I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, it's for love. So I said, how about that one? He's like, this one, they stab you, sun to come out.
Man.
And I'm looking at this man, and me, it was the juxtaposition because I was like, they're selling puff here, and they're selling Judge 1 second away, literally
there, bro.
And I'm like, in terms of like, you know, like when your shop is next to JD or Costa, your shop is next to a Juju man who's selling Judge right there.
Man can pick up puff and just change your life.
I couldn't believe it. And it's how real it is there. It's like you can buy it like how you can go buy a cigarette.
That's
A man went to the shop to get puff and came back bulletproof. Came back Luke Cage.
Bro, it is so. And I was then I was kind of rattled by that because I was like, why doesn't in the Western world why is it not like that? Why is it not in your face?
In your
like
face,
that?
like just conspicuous, innit?
I clocked in terms of like studying Christianity and how the devil maneuvers. He's not gonna come as a demon in your face. He's gonna come as the things you want.
Yeah.
And in Africa, not having money and wanting, obviously people are in gangs as well and everything, and everyone's poor, so it's easier for the devil to come for like those money rituals, those things like that. But here, it's through stuff we watch, through stuff we listen through. It's like that's where his devices are. And I was like, right, that's proper mad. That's why when niggas that come from there to here become the peakers gangbangers, bro. Because they're like, you not got everything here.
You got more than a foundation for me to do this on right now.
But yeah,
That
man.
is crazy, bro. But I remember my cousin in Nigeria was like, have you ever heard of dead passengers? I was like, bro, what's that? I said, what's that? He said, yeah, you cabs like always see it all the time. He said that the cab driver, and you know, so mad, we was in the cab and the cab driver was like, yeah, you haven't heard of it. So I'm thinking, what's this? He said, they'll be driving in the car and the person will say, oh yeah, take me to this place. He said, the cabbie will look in the mirror and he'll just see a skull and bones, like literally in the back seat. But the woman, if you look at her, she looks normal. But in the mirror, he said, literally, it's like a skull. He said, he'll just stop them off and the babe will go into a guy's house. He said the cabbie was just thinking, that guy's going to be finished tonight, bro.
Wow.
You're just going to have sex with a spirit right now,
Wow,
bro.
that's
That
mad.
is a
My
madness.
boy once said some of these girls he has a bucking weren't born, bro. They just arrived.
They just arrived. They're just here. I'm
and
here.
they look exactly like what you want.
Fam.
Oh,
Yep. Cool, thanks.
oh my God. You're
Pardon? Say that again? Oh, yeah.
gonna have me looking at beautiful girls like they're witches.
Bro, look at them.
And who sent you?
You sent well, you know you
That's
get
what you
moved
need
to,
to
and you're
start
thinking it's
asking,
too
you
good
know?
to be true.
bruv.
So
Who
I'm
sent
dele-
you?
No one
Don't-
DM me, bruv. I'm not on it, bruv.
Oh,
Don't
Don't
message
say
me,
no
bruv.
witches because that's when they'll come for you, bro.
yeah, it's hey, oh my God. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie, it's not like to say, I'm not good looking enough to get moved to, but sometimes when I get moved to, I'm like, no, you're being way too adamant
Yeah.
still. Like you're really applying pressure right now. There's something up with you. You're gonna tell my girlfriend if I did it.
I'm so. I mean,
On the real though, this was made when? This was made what, 2019? So I wonder if these stories still affect these man till this day, fam, while they're just moving about like it's regular, fam, while they're still cautious and that of what they're doing, fam.
I'm not doing it, bro.
I'm
I'm
so
not a
glad
cheater.
I'm lazy, bruv. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm late. I'm gonna remain this way, bruv.
Fuck.
No, fam.
You can't be dormant, boy. That's when they come.
Nah,
You're not
man.
covered, bro.
No, if
Yes,
people move
yeah,
to me,
yeah,
if
they're
people
bright.
move to me, I'm too lazy to reply. Like,
Yeah, don't be lazy to wake up and leave the house when she's doing backflips in the fucking
fam,
foyer,
don't,
bro.
please.
So,
My God is strong. Don't
Me
wish
and,
bad on.
there was 5 of us doing this celibate thing. Me and my boys, and like we're just riding it, trying to not Pam. They all got girlfriends, but it was me and my boy Ben that were the last 2. So we were like the last ones left, and we were crumbling. We went to some party once, and
The bashing wasn't working.
we were crumbling. Like, we gotta be honest. Like God sees me in it, and it's a thing where. So he moved to that day. I was just moving. I was talking. Like, yo, we say. I was talking to things. But me, my thing is like, once I leave that party, you're never gonna hear of me again. So whatever happens at that party happens. That's how I treated it sometimes. So he moved to this girl. This guy, like, this was ages ago. So thank God he's got a babe now. It's good. And this guy said he's taking the girl Costa. I was like, Ben, look, you don't try and wife this. You don't even know who she is. This girl turns up at Costa. They're talking. She starts talking about how she's a mermaid.
No, man. All this
She
mammy
has
water
these
stuff,
mad
bro.
dreams. And he's like, oh, bro, that's mad.
I ain't finished the story, man. You see, but I feel like it's if a girl or a man comes up to you, let's start chatting some foolishness, it's your duty to walk away from the situation. Why are you still sitting there listening? I mean, I guess sometimes things will be intriguing, innit? And just be wondering, why, how is this guy really that tapped? And you want to find out something, but just walk away from the situation. But hey, hope you man enjoyed that one though. As you were man line jazz, and I'm out of here, I'm in a bit people. Nah, man.
Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag. Your mans want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left to the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in a league on my own and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax. Premium sir.